recent heavy rain, I haven't fished the river at all really. It's been up, it's been coloured, and we've had some flooding locally. But for the last 7 days or so, it hasn't rained and the water has been slowly receding. And it's times like this, as the river drops, that I start thinking about chub. As usual, out of the blue, the rod tip went round. Small chub, maybe about £3, just a good start. Okay, so I'm at my second spot. I've never fished this spot before. I've walked past it plenty of times. It's very lined with trees along here, so it's difficult to try and find any spot worth fishing that you're not going to end up getting snagged in. But as you can see, the river's coming through at quite a pace, and you've got this lovely little eddy here, and further down there would be the better spot, I think, because it's a bit more central and it's a bit more of a slack area where I think I'd probably get a couple of fish. But I've got to make do of what I have found, which is this spot, and I do think there's a good chance of getting a fish here, so I'm definitely going to give it half an hour or so. Third fish. They're actually getting smaller. I'm hoping to get a bigger one at some point, but that's about, I don't know, just under, well, I think it's just over 2. But great sport. I figured there'd be another fish down there, so I'm going to do the same thing with this fish. I'm going to put it down further downstream and carry on fishing this area for a bit more. Had my 4th chub, much bigger. This is the biggest one I've had. This is over £4, not quite 5, maybe 4.5. Brilliant. What a day. Well, my suspicions were right. I did think that as soon as I'd had the first chub there'd be more chub here, and the last 2 have just been, well, the last three I've had here, to be honest. All three I've had here have just been instant. I've put the bait out, I've waited maybe 30 seconds, and then a couple of taps, and then a slow bend, and it's just turning into such a great day. I'm just having a little break actually, and I've thrown some breadcrumb out to keep any remaining chub there on the feed. But I'm definitely going to give this a little bit more time. Certainly going to remember this spot. So what a fantastic day. If I don't catch any more, I'm happy. So I just thought I'd explain, particularly for those who are inexperienced anglers, the reason why there's so many chub here is all in the features. I mean, you look at the main flow, it's coming down at quite a pace, and you can't see further down there, but it's eddying right round the river. The flow of the water is coming back up, and all this fresh food is coming down, and it's just spiraling in this kind of hole. And it is deep there. It's about 10-12 feet. It may even be a little bit more deeper than that. I'm not quite sure, but all the food's being swirled around, pushed to the bottom, and the chub have come here in their numbers, obviously, to try and collect some of that new food. And here I am intercepting the chub. Well, I've been walking around looking for one final spot, as I've only got about a couple of hours of light left and I'm knackered from walking. And I've come to this spot. I'm basically on a bit of a river bend here, so there's a natural little slack in front of me, and I have fished here before for pike. I know that it's very shallow in front. At the moment it's probably about 6-7 feet, and then it drops off to about 15 feet. So I'm just gonna fish on the end of that crease, maybe start a bit further up. Well, I knew it was a good idea to come out as the floodwater is receding, and haven't been here long. Put a couple of balls of bait out, and there we have. They don't seem to be getting much bigger than this. This is probably 3 3/4 pounds. It's a beautiful fish though. This is probably the best looking one, to be honest. It's not a mark on it. Can't see anything this size, but I can feel it's about to flip. I'll see if I can get one more, but that's 5 chub. Fantastic day. I'm over the moon. Great stuff. The mist looks lovely. The light is very slowly starting to go, and the mist is just coming in, and it just looks absolutely magnificent. I love winter days like this. You know, thinking about it, that last fish I had, I think that was actually around about £4. I didn't weigh it. I should be weighing fish today, but I'm not really bothered about how much they weigh, or how heavy they are, how big they are, or whatever. If one feels like it's pushing £6, I'll probably weigh it. But fish is a fish. This fish is freezing. But there we have it. I actually weighed this one. I thought it was about 3/4 of a pound. It's actually £4 and I think it was 4 ounces. So my guesstimates haven't been too bad all day. I just wanted to check that I hadn't been cheating myself out of a couple of 5-pounders. But anyway, fantastic end. I really couldn't ask for anything more. I mean, my fishing lately hasn't been very good. I fished a few spots today and I knew there'd be chub around. I didn't know I was going to catch 6. But yeah, absolute magic.